Morning! I'm going to try one of these daily devotional talky thing bits. As it's by the time this gets out, it'll probably not be morning anymore. So afternoon, evening, night. And I won't be looking at the camera that much. I'll be trying to figure out the noodles and hieroglyphic combination that is my handwriting. But this one's called It's Bin Day, because it's bin day, and it gave me a really good picture about giving our junk to God. So it's all about quitting the struggling with things and just handing them over to God. We get a bit bogged down with the situations we get in, and we've probably tried everything we can think of humanly possible, even praying about it. But on occasion, nothing tends to really happen, or we don't get the result we wanted, or thought, or hoped. But don't be discouraged. It's not our will at the end of the day that'll be done, is it? It says so in that book we're supposed to read, so it's got to be true, okay? Right. Anywho, when we get stuck in a situation which is out of our hands and completely hopeless, we're told to offload it from our shoulders onto God's, because his are a lot bigger. He's going to have massive shoulders, because if he holds the whole world in his hands, think how big his shoulders are, man. I mean, I've got some shoulders, but no. Anyway, but again, it might feel like God's not really doing anything about it. Maybe we haven't really given it to him properly. So think of it like bin day. You use everything, there's nothing more you can do with it, so it goes in the bin. And then you take it down the path or driveway and give it to the bin men or bin person or whatever. And the problem, the rubbish, is gone. It's physically not yours anymore, unless it's plasterboard that you've broken up and put in the top of the bin, and they see it as soon as they open the lid, and then they'll just leave the whole bin for you to sort out. But give your rubbish to God. He's the only one that can turn things good. So you can't do anything bad. It says so in that book. I don't always do it, or cotton onto it a little bit slower than some maybe, but in the past, when we were looking for our first house, we missed out on a few houses for different reasons. And even after praying about them, and I totally gave up on having a garage, a driveway and a shed. Completely. And agreed to settle for a small place in town between two alleyways, busy alleyways. No garden, no driveway, no parking, nothing. Now that would be fine for some, but as a farmer's son and a country boy, it's going to be a bit difficult, a bit enclosed. Yeah. Tewkesbury's too busy for me. And it was at that point something changed. And so I'd completely given up on it and just gave it all to God. Probably the first time I'd ever really done that. And we got offered a great first house in Northway. And they wanted to sell it to us. Well, I seem to remember it was only us. We viewed it in the dark, about 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night. It's about Christmas time. And just went, yes, it felt good. It was a gift. I'd say didn't want to sell it to anyone else. So yes, ours. It was good size, had a good driveway, had a garage, a shed, even a pond, and a nice view out the back over the playing fields. So that was a thank you to God for that one. It was quite a special time really, because we're getting married and just another stress taken off. Blah blah blah. And this has happened more than a few times in our life, with God stepping in work problems, and especially when Jess was really ill when she was 3 months old. Just to mention a couple of things. But yeah, that'd be a sermon all by itself. But I don't want to do Wayne out of shame out of a job even. But God wants the best for us. Here we go. I've even got a Bible quotation versey type thing, so I feel really special. Matthew 6:25-27. He says about not being anxious about life, or what you'll eat, clothes, material things, because the birds certainly don't, and you don't see them planting things to harvest later. God feeds them. He loves them, but he loves us a whole bunch more, doesn't he? So think what he's going to have for us. Anyway, nearly finished. Hang in there. It's easy to say and read these things about you must give your problems to God and he'll sort them all out. But it's really hard to really believe it and live it out. You've really got to get to the end of the tether sometimes. But again, I'll go off down a storm in a boat type thing. But God knows the plans he has for us, and he's not really known for failing, is he? It's not really his thing. He's pretty good at doing what he does. So one thing to remember is he can only use you as a tool if you're in the toolbox, if you get my meaning. So be prepared and be useful. Anyway, I've waffled on long enough now, so may God's force be with you, and have a good day. See you later.